Well, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Another exciting iteration of DMV Sports Media live on YouTube here on this cold, wet, rainy evening at Thomas Jefferson High School Stadium. Two sides fighting for the very same playoff spots. It is North Stars, Blazers. A lot gets made about the top of the table. We've talked about Los Toros. We've talked ad nauseum about Virginia Dream, and rightly so. But tonight, this is a matchup of all the same significance. Both these sides will be contesting for the very same playoff spot. North Stars, with a win tonight, would claim their fourth seed mathematically. At least so I'm told. You can verify that. If you've got the table in front of you, go check out supersoccerleague.org if you're unaware of where to find the results, the tables, and all that. But regardless, this is a match of paramount importance. Blazers still hungry to save their season here in Super League. They have been just on the cusp, right on the precipice of several matches, and tonight, really an opportunity to make a statement against a team they've considered their rival. These two sides have already matched up twice, once in Super League action, once in UPSL action. Both of them resulted in draws, albeit very different scorelines. The first, a 5-5 thriller on a Tuesday night at Loisdale. Saw both sides seize the lead and then have that lead erased. Blazers ended up going ahead. North Stars had to equalize in late stoppage time. North Stars almost went ahead and took the game. Cedric Chunko denied by Christian Merida, the Blazers goalkeeper, in the final moment of that game. And then following that, just a few nights later in UPSL action, we saw these sides end up in a draw. You don't see that very often. A 5-5 match followed immediately by a 0-0. But the adjustments were made, I guess, defensively, and it was a very different match. Let us know where you're watching from. And, of course, players to watch out for. Your predictions. I can't say with certainty that I'm going to be checking the chat a whole lot. You can't tell. The conditions pretty adverse here. You're probably going to see this broadcast a little different from some of the other ones we do. No instant replay will be used tonight. And at times, you may not get the full accurate time. We're going to try our best to keep the timer, but it's really hard to hit these buttons here. The conditions pretty bad. A lot of wind, a lot of rain, but we're here and we're live and we're happy to bring this one to you in the comfort of your own home. Of course, get those score predictions in. Let us know where you're watching from. And give us one moment as we get set here. Trying to very best to get this shelter set to bring you the very best broadcast we can possibly find. The conditions, of course, not agreeing, but we're here and we are live. I'm ready to bring this one to you. Soccer Life says, I've never seen a more free win for North Stars. Careful there, Soccer Life. As my dad once said, it's why they play the game, and certainly Blazers have made strides. A lot of improvements since the last few seasons. Already twice showing that against Blazers as they've matched up, and it's why they play the game, it would be what my dad would say. Nothing guaranteed. North Stars will play right to left. They'll wear their orange kits, black bottoms. Blazers will play left to right, wearing their all black. Joey Reese set to kick off. Huge return of Joey Reese and Jeremy Goshu up top for the Blazers. Could seriously impact this game and make a difference. As the wind blows in, this game underway, and here we go. Blazers playing left to right. We'll send it forward. It's contested in the middle of the field. Nasir sends it out wide. Now down the far side, Abdul Kamara contests. Benji Coleman able to find the second ball. Now sent back inside. Here's Rashid Mahdi lumping one forward. Must be dealt with, not cleanly cleared. Reese sends it forward, Goshu in an offside position, and North Stars will have a set piece coming out. Ideal Atlas will send this one forward. It's contested in the midfield. Handball going against the Blazers. Will be another set piece for the North Stars. It's played short and over the top. And this one will skid all the way over the end line. Blazers will play out of the back. This one's sent down the far touchline in the direction of Kamara. Kamara flicks it on for Goshu. Goshu looking across the 18. Well sniffed out by this back line. Now Adil at class. We'll get his foot behind this. A long ball up the field in the direction of Emmanuel. Emmanuel is certainly offside. The flag had gone. And here we go. Sent in quickly. This one sent forward by Mauricio Toledo. Second ball collected, but the offside had already gone. Campos will send this in for North Stars. Campos looking back, finding Vasquez. Back to his goalkeeper. Here is Vasquez under some duress. Can't find any colleagues. And North Stars will find Campos. Really struggling to play out. Emmanuel will drop deep to help out. And here come North Stars. North Stars have support forward. Here's Ammer giving it back to his colleague. Now Alfaro down the line. Is there a service? It's well tackled. Thiago first there to stop that service. Absolutely. The conditions will play a factor here tonight. And this nasty, nasty wet flood conditions weather, a lot of rain, a lot of wind. It's begging one of these teams to make a mistake. And I think whoever can make less mistakes tonight, in all likelihood, should be our winner. Here's a shot from distance, sent just wide. Merida seemed to have it covered. And we'll take the goal kick, but not a bad option there. You want to take those from distance, especially sent on a bounce. Those can certainly give goalkeepers fits of trouble. Toledo, his ball is blocked. That's trying to play out. And will be a throw on the far touchline. Some new players suiting up for the North Stars today. I don't have any ability to check rosters or use my hands for just about anything, so unfortunately for the new guys, I may not get them until halftime when I can regroup and start to check some of these rosters. This one sent forward by Adil Atlas will trickle all the way through. And Merida comes outside his 18 to deal with this. Didn't want to wait for the bounce. Ayala looking to get through the midfield, doesn't find any options. There's Mike Kim sending one forward, far too vertical, and Merida happy to collect. Here's Rashid Mahdi, back to Atuni. Atuni's ball collected well in the midfield. Here's Mike Kim. And Atuni will have to mop up at the expense of a corner kick. And those are the moments. Not a clean pass from the back. It was a little difficult for the Blazers midfield to deal with. Even if the pass was perfect, it's still a difficult moment in these conditions with opponents at your back, and those are the moments that create mistakes. Here's the service, the corner kick into a good area. Merida will punch, and Ayala on the second ball will take it to the outside. Here's Goshu, sending it back to Ayala. Ayala bangs it forward. It doesn't get enough power behind that one. This one's threaded inside, but well cut out by the Blazers captain, Mauricio Toledo. Goshu looking to find his way forward. We'll send it across to Tiago. Tiago flicks it forward, but not finding any colleagues. Now back outside. Alfaro has time and space. We'll find his colleague here. Now back inside. There will be a throw on the near side. Campos will leave this one off. Atuni sends one forward. And it looks like there was a foul prior to the clearance. Blazers will have to face an uncomfortable set piece in a great area. This is where North Stars will want to capitalize. This is a chance that cannot go without some sort of strike on goal. Either from a direct shot right on Merida or a service into an area where a player can get something on it and at least test Christian Merida. In these conditions, keepers highly likely to at least give up some kind of rebound. Here's Samson Emmanuel, takes the shot. Merida parries and sent away. A nervous moment, as expected. Not much Merida could do. Did well to keep it out. And now it's sent into the Blazers 18. That was a good decision from Emmanuel. Maybe not a perfect kick, but didn't need to be. Almost created enough pressure for the Blazers to give up a second ball. And now it's the Blazers to counterattack. Really well sent forward by Abdul. Here's Emmanuel. Goalkeeper challenges and has won his side a corner kick. Excuse me, a goal kick, albeit by non-traditional challenge. Adil Atlas staying on his feet instead of going down and grabbing this ball, but played it off of Emmanuel. Now thumped forward. Ping pong's back and forth. Here's Joey Reese looking to try to find Tiago. And a foul. It looks like Duran is deemed to be the guilty party, much to his disbelief. Campos will play quick. A lot of space on this near side. Here's Ammer. Good tackle by Rashid Mahdi. Could that spring an attack for the Blazers? Well, it's an attack quickly sniffed out by North Stars. Adil Atlas will look long. It demands action from Blazers, and The wind and the rain allowing this one to bounce all the way back to Christian Merida. Good pressure there. And Atuni living dangerously, almost put right under pressure. It's not Mike Kim. My bad. I don't know who it is, honestly. I'm struggling to see from up here. I'm not able to use my roster. My fingers are too wet, so my apologies. But thanks for shouting it out so I don't keep calling him Mike Kim. Good tackle. Who's that? If you know who number 14 is, let me know. It's an opportunity for a long throw. North Star is going to dump bodies in the box. Perfect day for a long throw. That's what we'll find. Didn't really have the most pace on it. Hard to get your hands around and hold on to the ball in these conditions. Now Reese dropping deep to help out his teammates. We'll send it forward. It's sent outside. Sierra looking long. Ayala able to win it back. Here's Coleman down the line. And Atuni takes it down. This one's still up for grabs. Oh wait, that's Luigi Candelaria. That's dumb. Thank you. This one sent forward. Abdul Kamara has a great position. Goshu still on the ball. Goshu sends it back for Reese. Reese looking for a window, can't find anything. North Stars have done enough. There's Candelaria. Through the challenge. Onwards we play. Ayala back to Reese. Still up for grabs this ball. And Candelaria able to get forward. Now it's sent to the top of the 18. Still in the mix. Maniel sends it over. Shot taken, the deflection made. Another corner kick to come. That certainly had Christian Merida scrambling across goal. The deflection, perhaps taking it wide. And here comes another corner kick. These are always uncomfortable situations. Another opportunity for the North Stars to dump one in and around the box. Here comes the in-swinger. In these abhorrent conditions, it's into a good area. Well sent away by Jorge Duran. Now down the line, here's Emmanuel looking around his man. Rashid Mahdi standing his ground, making the challenge. Here comes Tiago. Ooh, a little too cheeky there from Abdul Kamara. And now North Stars on the back foot. Another great challenge. Rashid Mahdi bringing what he does to the table. Physical style defending. And he's still going, can get forward as well. Here's Kamara, able to atone for the earlier misstep. He's still working hard. And Kamara feels he was fouled, might have a case, but we'll have to play on. It's a physical game today. And there's another good tackle. This one made by Atuni. Rashid Mahdi still staying high. And that's a costly loss by Jorge Duran. North Stars quickly getting forward. And it's Duran, the guilty party. making the foul around midfield. No card issued this time, but certainly his next foul in all likelihood will be a caution. Campos looking forward. It's flicked outside. It was one moment away from a service for North Stars, but couldn't quite get the footing right. This one sent forward by Coleman. So sent down the line. Still up for grabs. Good step there by Jorge Duran. As Campos in front of him. Campos doing enough to slow this one down, but Duran will send it forward. DLS making good control of his box and will show patience. This one's sent to the near side. Emmanuel's in the area, but Rashid Mahdi is too. Good tackle there from Joey Reese. Reese sends it back, now lumped up the field. Not a good connection there. Ayala happy to take this off North Stars. Here comes Tiago, back to Ayala. And across. Goshu still looking to get involved. Takes a shot from distance, not far wide. And it's a goal kick to come. Those are the shots you're entitled to take in these conditions, albeit from a little range. Appreciate it, Fabian Menez. Welcome, Fabian, Joshu, Soccer Life, and Peter. Appreciate that, Peter. Doing my best to stay dry. It's ironic. I'm really wet, but I forgot to bring a water bottle, and now I'm really thirsty in these super wet conditions. Normally I remember to bring some water, but not today. Water, water everywhere. Not a drop to drink. Drop to drink. Gotta do my vocal exercises before I get out here. Someone sent inside. Our Stars, their attack has been disjointed. They've had moments. They've looked threatening, but it's one pass that has let them down. Here's Reese. Showing really good composure. Threads the needle. This could ask the question, but it's a little too vertical a run. And it looks like Goshu or Kamara were in an offside position. Wouldn't have counted anyway. It looked like Goshu knew he was in an offside position and pulled up, which is why there was so much time for Adil Agnes to come out and deal with this. Good goalkeeping again. This one sent forward, takes a bounce, but well read by Tiago. Still up for grabs. Alfaro able to get his touch on it. Still, North Stars on the ball. We'll send it back to their goalkeeper. Lumps it into the midfield. Second ball contested by Coleman. Coleman looks down the line. Not able to connect. And now sent forward. Emmanuel showing off his speed. We'll get there first. Sent back. Ammer takes the shot on. Stinging shot, well blocked. Now sent out wide. Is there a service? They're still keeping it on the ground. Emmanuel looking for his way in. But Merida read it well. Came off his line. Reese will try to thread one. Adil Atlas will turn around. Now back. It was a poor ball forward. Just give it right back to Blazers. Here's Abdul Kamara finding Reese. Reese lines up the shot. Did not get anything behind that one, and North Star is happy to reclaim. Sent down the line. Now forward. There's Toledo running right into Ammer. Ammer, what can he find? Looking for Emmanuel. Emmanuel was there, and he was onside. Just couldn't quite keep his footing, and this one will drift out innocuously for a goal kick. This one sent across. Ooh, that's a nervy moment. A lot of confidence there from Toledo to play that ball right across his back line. Good challenge there from Emmanuel. Ammer still going. Will send it across. Merida out of the air. Great punch for Christian Merida. Second bite of the apple for Campos. Oh, he just sends it wide. Great spell of pressure there for the North Stars. Merida did well, but really North Stars should be finding the target the second and third time. Goal kick to come. Looks like it's going to be a foul going against the Blazers. Another set piece. It's quickly sent in. Then the offside flag does go, nullifying this chance. Blazers get a little bit of breathing room. Comes Rashid Mahdi. We'll ping this one diagonally. Perfect ball. Collected well by Goshu. Goshu with a man on his back will take the strike on. Ooh, not a good touchdown. Duran will try to win it back. North Stars have broken the line and now have bodies forward. Here comes Samson Emmanuel. Where can he get inside? Terrific vision. Now back across the 18, begs for a finish off the bar, and the flag has come. Looks like that one had already gone. Goal kick to come. North Stars, they're the ones in control of the game right now, but need to convert one of their chances. You know what happens when you have control of the game and don't capitalize. Somehow, some way, the soccer gods turn against you, and the momentum can change in the blink of an eye. Here comes Blazers. Duran trying out the diagonal ball. Great connection. Goshu took it well. Goalkeeper well outside of his area, and Goshu will win his side a corner kick. A bit of a consolation prize for what could have been so much more. Joey Reese will take this in-swinger. Chance to make something for the Blazers. Falls to the top of the 18. Taken out of the air. Oh my goodness, what a save. Adil Atlas coming big for his side. That was really well taken out of the air. And it just seemed to be pulled out of what would have been the back of the net. at the last moment. Fantastic save. But Blazers will have another bite at the apple. It's sent low this time, squeaks through everyone. Now sent in well high of goal. And goal kick to come. Terrific save a moment ago from the North Stars goalkeeper, keeping the level score. And just talked about, despite all the control North Stars have had, these games often can change in the blink of an eye. Momentum, possession, and chances don't mean a thing until the goals go in the back of the net. This one sent forward. Good turn. North Stars looking down the line. Thiago, didn't find the position he was looking for. Now, we'll take a touch off the Blazers man. Will be a throw here for North Stars. Here comes the delivery. Still up for grabs. Candelaria. We'll drop it back. And Vasquez. This one ping-pongs right back into the possession of North Stars. Hammer gives it back to Campos. Two steadying forces in this North Stars side in the middle of the pitch. Sometimes just what is required for the side that can be a bit volatile. North Stars will reset. A deal. Sees something he likes. Just past the outstretched feet of Hammer. Now Mahdi getting back inside has Duran. Duran, bit of a careless loss, will contest and seems to have won it back and has won himself and his team a foul. Poor loss, but really good response by Duran. And here we go. Mahdi plays one forward. Goshu's in the area. Goshu winning this. Looking for help. Has Benji Coleman. Coleman's ball travels across, but it's snipped out well. Now Rashid's ball doesn't fare so well. Candelaria sends it outside. Ooh, good win by Emmanuel. Emmanuel is in, off the bar, into the goalkeeper, and somehow this has not come off. What a turn, and what a win for Emmanuel. He seemed to have Blazers dead to rights, but could not sneak this one inside the far posts, and Morita able to get back on his feet and collect this one off the bar. Hope we got that one. This wind is not making things easy, but onwards we trudge. Players can do it, so can we up here, the broadcast team. This one's cut back inside. Campos sees something he likes. We'll send one over the top. Trickles all the way back. Goalkeeper stays on his line. It's well saved, and Morita will pick up the second ball. There's Mahdi down the line. Hammer wins the first ball. No clear possession yet. Well won by Reese. It's a poor loss. Tiago inserting himself. The North Stars responding well. Candelaria sends one down into the corner. No recipients on the end of it. Here comes Luigi Candelaria. Finds Kim. Hammer out of the air. Oh, what a goal that would have been. It's just up and over. Maybe a couple of feet lower, a couple of more feet inside, and that would have been a different story. But really well worked by the North Stars. And they certainly feel there's a goal on the table here for them before the end of this half. Here comes Mauricio Toledo. Maybe a little too confident in carrying this one out of the back, but our Stars unable to take anything of it. Good turn by Ayala. Ayala will send it down the line. Here's Tiago. Hasn't really gotten into this game just yet. Tiago will have a chance now. Looks down the line. Sends one forward for Abdul Kamara. It's well dealt with by Alfaro. Now into the midfield. Hammer out of the air. Finds Campos. Those two really play well together. It's over the top. And Emmanuel unable to find the required touch to beat Atuni. Ooh, again, Toledo running right into the North Stars high line. Ooh, well cut out. Tiago has time and space to make a decision. Tiago, needed to make some sort of decision. Had Joey Reese on this near side, but couldn't let this ball off his feet in time. Now the Blazers will have to get back and sent through the middle. Toledo takes it out of the air well. Will release this one. Here comes Jorge Duran, excelling in these areas. Duran looking for the square ball. Goalkeeper didn't quite catch it cleanly, but able to find the second ball, and now looks forward. There's Candelaria. Back to Campos. Campos through the midfield. Emmanuel made the run, didn't get the ball. Now sent back. Now floated over the top. The flag goes. Looks like we'll see our first two switches of the night. Tiago is off. Joey Reese also stepping off. The Ayalas. Adonai and Brandon stepping on to join their brother and cousin Edward Ayala. 3 Ayalas on the pitch right now, making it very easy for me as a commentator, because I am not going with first names. Ooh, a nervy moment, but Alfaro just took control of the situation. Sometimes that's just the best thing. Maybe could have waited for the goalkeeper. Rashid Mahdi sends it inside. Ayala will float one. Duran does enough. Here's Adonai Ayala looking for the service. Now Coleman to the penalty spot. Alfaro's there first. A poor loss by Ayala. Blazers will have to track back. Good triangle passing from the North Stars. They're able to find Ammer as an outlet. She does enough. But Candelaria picks up the mantlet. Here comes Mike Kim across the 18. Emmanuel, can he release this one? He cannot. Now the Blazers looking forward. Ayala switching the point of attack. Well won. North Stars running out of steam. Another nervous moment. Blazers do not want to give up more mistakes, more counterattacks as this game trudges on. So it's sent down the line quickly. Not saved quite in time. And now North Stars will have the ball right back. I told you, an instant classic. The first two matches were a perfect indicator of how this third one's going to be. Albeit very different games, but both ended with points shared. A 5-5 thriller, a 0-0 stalemate. And now this third match, a crucial decider for playoff entry for that fourth spot here in the Super Soccer League Virginia Conference. And you can really feel the urgency from both these sides. They're both trying to be clinical with every decision on pretty suboptimal conditions. Welcome, Corey Dudley. How come you're not out there? Our Stars certainly could use your fight in these conditions on a day like today. I feel like this is Corey Dudley weather. In any case, Blazers will take over. Quickly sent in by Christian Morita. Coleman has tons of time and space, but he will lump it forward. It's asking the question. The question calmly answered. DL Atlas, not a good pass out. But Ayala couldn't quite contort his body to deal with it. Pinged over the top. It's a good ball. Mike Kim will run it down. Has support coming up. A little slow to get up the pitch was Mike Kim's North Star support. And couldn't find any options quick enough. It's going to be a drop ball for Blazers. Here comes Mahdi. Turned back well by Ammer. Gets the return pass. Rashid Mahdi sees something he likes. Pings it to the corner. And well kept alive by Adonai Ayala. Ayala, great in these positions, sends it in. Goshu could not release this one in time. All this needed was a stabbing effort. Didn't need to wind up and take the whole shot. And now the errant shot from distance. Well wide. Release has to be quicker there in order for Blazers to find a way through. From that distance, you don't need to wind up. Either a first-time effort or just a quick toe poke. In these conditions, we'll take that one past the goalkeeper almost 10 out of 10 times. But when you take a step back, try to wind up and pick your corner, the goalkeeper and the back line have plenty of times to reset and intervene. This one's sent into the midfield. Campos sends it out. Now back to Alfaro. There's Alfaro again, under some pressure. But this was North Star's plan the whole time. They wanted to draw this pressure in, now have space to work into. Duran just a little too slow to step to that second effort, but does well here. And it's a foul going against Duran. It did seem this was physicality both ways, but the referee down there on the pitch saw something he didn't like and will give the foul. It looks like there was a card, I believe, for Jorge Duran. He did get the warning earlier. Obviously not a super serious foul, but accumulation, and he really got away with one the last time, Duran. So for the accumulation, we'll pick up the yellow card. This one's sent low. Oh, Ayala looking long. We'll have a second chance at this one. Went for the hero ball, but doesn't come off cleanly. Here comes Duran. Ayala threads it through. Now Candelaria taking it the other way for the North Stars. Maniel running right into the Blazers' back line. Toledo sends it back to Merida. Good turn for Ayala. Ayala has to find the right option. Will send it over the top. Well taken by Goshu. Goshu, can he finish? Takes the shot. Another great save. Goshu doing really well to get himself into these situations, but not doing so great with the finishing. Another great save, though. Adil Atlas has been fantastic today. Game-changing, really. Ayala sends it inside. Poor loss. Here comes Ammer. Ammer looking for a window. Can he take the shot? It's well tackled initially by Toledo. Blazers will look forward. Edward Ayala sends it into the middle. Ooh, this one squeaks through. Both sides tripping over the ball. The conditions really making a difference. Good control. North Star's taking their time with it. Emmanuel runs into trouble. And it will be a foul going against Emmanuel. Didn't see it that way, but maybe I didn't have the right angle. Tooney will take this one. Tooney will send this one forward. Launches it into that far corner, not one that connects with any recipients. There's Candelaria. Inside for Campos. Is there one final chance at the end of this half? Good diagonal ball. Madi out of the air. Connects with Ayala. Ayala. Brandon Ayala. Able to get it back inside. Finding cousin Edward Ayala. Now over in the direction of the other cousin, Adonai Ayala. Actually, to clarify, it's two twins, Edward and Brandon Ayala, and then cousin Adonai Ayala. This is a Tooney sending it outside. Coleman, poor giveaway. And that will take us to the end of the half in this scoreless affair, a 0-0 contest which has seen plenty of chances both ways. And we're so glad you've joined us here on DMV Sports Media, live on YouTube. We're going to take our break. This has been a condition dictated in large part by the conditions, but certainly a game that is there for the taking. We're looking forward to the second half in this match. It has so much playoff implications, and we hope you'll join us here on DMV Sports Media live on YouTube. Don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel to see more. We're glad you're here, and we're really hopeful that you'll share this link with everyone and get as many people watching. This is a crucial playoff battle, and I can tell you it's going to be well worth the watch. We'll see you in a few moments. I'm going to try to get dry and go get that water bottle I spoke on, but I'll tune in and check out the chat before I come back. Get your predictions for the second half. Who has stood out? Who has been a disappointment? And what do these teams need to do to be successful? We'll see you in just a moment. All right, my apologies, ladies and gentlemen. We had some serious equipment issues, sort of a delayed effect sort of thing. I guess the weather did take its toll on the hardware, but we're back. Haven't missed anything. Just started the second half. I'm going to do my best to get the scoreboard timer all corrected in a moment. This one's sent into the 18. Sent across. Great idea, not the right execution. It's still there for the taking. North Stars sending it back to Campos. Blazers struggling to find possession. We'll send it forward. Good decision. Adonai Ayala still working. Not going to beat Jake Tosta. Tosta will cut it back. There's Campos. Still moving the ball are the North Stars. Apologies, the timer's not running. I'm going to try to get it up in a second, but I do hope the signal's going through. We're going to check it in a moment. My hardware is hanging on by a thread. Got a little wet, I guess, and had to restart. This one will trickle through to Merida. Well, great. No scoreboard. I'm going to do my best to get this scoreboard up next time I get a chance, but right now it's 0-0. No score. Probably not going to be a timer this half, but I will get a scoreboard up in a moment whenever this ball goes out. Blazers dropping deep. North Stars will look for a service. And back. Campos trying to thread the needle. And Merida happy to collect this one. This one sent up the field. Still up for grabs. Luigi down the line, finding Emmanuel. Emmanuel couldn't quite find the service he was looking for. Corner kick to follow. Here comes the delivery. Sent away initially. Still no clear possessor. Well won by Vasquez. Running into trouble. Has help. Some colleagues back there. This is super annoying. I'm so sorry. Every single bit of the scoreboard is lost. Colors, teams, logos. And I'm not able to reset it right now. There's no stoppage in play. I need this to slow down, but this is not a game that looks like stopping. Alfaro looking for a man, sends it in. And Toledo is in the right place at the right time. There's Ayala into the midfield. The rain has subsided. It's already done its number on my equipment, but should be better conditions, at least in part for the players down there. Certainly still a slick pitch. Our Stars finding Emmanuel. Now Ammer working with Emmanuel. Still not fully cleared. Toledo doing enough. Now Ayala will clear. Has a man up top. Ayala doing really well. Ooh, Abdul couldn't find what he needed there. Now it's back at the feet. Campos. Good ball movement. Pius looking back to Emmanuel. Emmanuel turning into the tackle. Certainly a free kick will be given here for the benefit of the North Stars, and one to take advantage of. Still working on getting back our scoreboard. Our sincere apologies. Marita will have to stand tall here. This is the strike. Whoa, just outside the bar. Great take there. Marita at full stretch. Certainly was nervous there, but able to see it go wide. Marita. We'll send everyone forward. This ball taken out of the air by the North Stars. Poor decision there. But North Stars not finished. Ammer comes forward. Looks to Pius. It's up in the air now. Well taken down by Campos. Oh, that's a nervy mistake. Blazers found themselves in. It's a tangling of bodies. A yellow card caution. That's a card that Vasquez had to take. It's kind of cynical, but very intelligent from Carlos Vasquez to defray what could have been a clear counterattack, a clear breakaway for the Blazers, and now will be a set piece around the midfield. Well, no timer, but there's the scoreboard. Still scoreless affair. Blazers send it down the line for Toledo. Now Ayala still there. Ayala sends it inside for Edward Ayala. Now Coleman back to Duran. Good ball movement. And the attack has stalled. Here come the North Stars. Ooh, not the pass that was required. Adonai Ayala looks to thread the needle. Goshu running right into the defender. Not going to get the foul for that. Here comes Pius. Good work from Goshu to work back. Ooh, but the clearance doesn't go into a good area. Atuni mops up. Down the line. And we'll trickle back to Merida. This is Emmanuel. Campos gives it to Candelaria. Oh, here comes the overlapping run. Vasquez holding his ground, making a great challenge, Vasquez. And Goshu still unable to find a way through, but Emmanuel, what can he find? Continuing through the contact. And there certainly will be a card for Benji Coleman. Another cynical foul, another smart one. But Emmanuel almost able to continue through the contact. Hopefully we got the scoreboard back and visible. No timer, unfortunately, but can anticipate this game will probably end around about 10:45. Looks like Candelaria will step off. Number 9. He'll step on for North Stars, a little bit of offensive firepower to come on. This one's sent in, and Marita easily able to claim. This one's sent over the top. DLX will start the attack. A lot of space for the North Stars to work into. They will find Ammer now out wide. Ayala in the right place at the right time. As Abdul Kamara, what a ball from Kamara. Oh, Goshu, he's got an open goal, and he's got the goal. Jeremy Goshu rewarded for his persistence here tonight. He found the run, a perfect ball from Abdul Kamara. Adil Atkis came forward, looked like he was gonna make a heroic clearance, but couldn't get it past Goshu, and Goshu has the go-ahead goal for the Blazers. He's had chances tonight. Wasn't able to convert early on, but stayed in the mix, stayed persistent, didn't give up on this ball, tackled through, and he's got his goal. Saw this one through. 1-0 is the scoreline. And here we go. Maniel into Campos. Now out wide. Alfaro will get higher as this match takes on. Our Stars, they have more urgency now. I think we're about to see this game explode with excitement. Nothing left to hold back for the North Stars. North Stars, meanwhile, will make a switch. Alfaro will go back. Adil finds Alfaro. Here's Ammer looking to thread the needle. Tough to connect those in these conditions. Looks like Blazers will make a switch. Abdul Kamara will step off. Great match for Kamara, able to get that assist, help the team out. And Reese will go back on. Benji Coleman steps off. On goes Paisley. Sent down the line, good turn initially from Duran. And there's gonna be a foul going against Mauricio Toledo. Campos standing over this one, sends it into a good area, but Toledo is there, mopping up. Here comes the pressure. Duran working, has the ball. Here comes Goshu. Goshu back to Duran. Duran looking for a strike. Can he find a window? Sends it across. Good save initially. The follow-up, it's a golazo for Adonai Ayala. Great work for Duran to get to that ball. Connecting well with Ayala, who was there on the follow-up. Adielakis made the save initially, but could not keep out the rebound. And it's 2-0 for the Blazers. Catastrophe for North Stars, who have been in control of this game for large stretches. It's like we spoke on earlier, possession and chances do not win games. It's all about taking your chances. It's all about the goals you score. And right now, Blazers doing that at a higher level, but there's still time left in this one. Again, apologies, no timer tonight. We had some technical difficulties, but we were able to salvage the equipment, bring the stream back, but we lost the timer, and it's too late now to set it. I honestly don't even know what the time is. But like I said, I think we'll be ending this game around 10:45. I believe it was 10 o'clock. And we kicked off the second half, but try to get some definitive answers on what the time is as we get closer and closer to it. For now, there's plenty of time left. 2-0 is the score. If you're just tuning in, Blazers finding 2 second-half goals. Most recently, Adonai Ayala. The first one was scored by Jeremy Goshu. And here come the North Stars. Hammer was looking for a ball in. Sent across. Back post, sent at the goal. Great defending. Merida and Paisley doing enough. Shot from distance, sails over. Not a bad effort from Jake Tosta, the former Blazers defender, having a go. Will be a goal kick to come. I see Toledo lumping one long. Begs for defensive action. There's Reese playing one over the top. No, Ayala. Brendan Ayala looking to get through. Keeps it alive. It's a battle in the corner. Joey Reese will claim the second ball. Reese rounding the man. Sends it across. Goshu was there. The follow-up just wide from Jorge Duran. And it's a goal kick to come. Oh. Apologies. That one sent through the midfield and out. I feel urgency from Coach Daniel. Not happy with what he's seen here in the second half, and I don't blame him. I think North Star is not playing to their full potential, and they need a wake-up call. These are grown men, and sometimes it's tough love to bring a little something extra out of these players. They have to know now is the time. They don't want to go home regretting this one, and here we go. The urgency seems to be a little better. That's a good tackle, though, from Mauricio Toledo. And there is an unlucky bounce. Mike Kim giving up the handball. Toledo will send everyone forward. Smashed in the direction of Joey Reese. Reese gets ahead on it and flicks it on. A little too direct for Goshu to get to. There's a big ball over the top for Vasquez. Paisley's there. The wind certainly held that one up and maybe worked out to the advantage of the North Stars. Here's Emmanuel finally releasing it back to Tosta. Tosta is fouled. Quickly sends it in, now across the midline. Emmanuel looking for an option. Emmanuel will send it down the line. Not finding the feet of his colleague. And it will be a throw for the Blazers. This one sent in. Ooh, Blazers almost giving away a costly turnover. Now Alfaro. Vasquez will try one forward. Good ball right to the feet of Maniel. Mike Kim is tackled. Here's Reese. And it looks like there was a foul. This will come back. No advantage given. And Toledo will send one forward into the corner. Takes an unfortunate bounce, but really well dealt with by this back line. And Dialakis is going to send everyone forward this time. It's a low ball, not the one that Adiel had in mind. And Alfaro just sends it out. Rashid Mahdi to send this one forward. It's well touched down. Now Paisley, he's got a man. Here comes Adonai Ayala, looking for a second goal, sends it across the 18. Reese out of the air, up and over. What a strike from Joey Reese. Really well worked opportunity. And Blazers that close. There we go. Another poor mistake out of the back. Here's Goshu. Takes the shot on. Can't find a window. Reese on the follow-up. Joey Reese right into traffic. Still going. Ayala also putting it into traffic. And the counterattack could be on for the North Stars. Breathing a huge sigh of relief. They've got bodies forward. Here's Ammer. Oh, Ammer not getting the touch. That's an uncharacteristic mistake from the veteran, but gets a little help from Tosta. Paisley into Ayala. Ayala not able to corral this one. Kim sends it back. Now Tosta. Vasquez under duress. Threads the needle really well to Pius, and this is a counter-attacking opportunity again. Not taken advantage of. Here come the Blazers. Edward Ayala spreading it out to his brother, Brandon Ayala. What can he find? We'll get to the corner. And had to go himself. It's well over. And it will be a goal kick to come. Great form there. Our fourth official, Matt Geyer, showing how you keep the game going with a perfect punt right to the goalkeeper. This one well won by Duran. Blazers not playing any games. Alfaro probably making the right move, just lumping it forward. Here we go. It's Ammer trying to send one in, but it just doesn't seem like North Stars are working the ball as much. They're just kind of hopefully sending it forward, and now could get punished. Here's Adonai Ayala, has an opportunity to send one in, sends it across. It's off the line initially, great save. Still there, Adialaka is doing enough and will send this one forward. Blazers will be kicking themselves. They had tons of opportunity. That was a smart option from Adonai Ayala. I don't blame him for trying to play in his teammate. It will be a set piece. The guilty party is Emmanuel. Joey Reese will stand over this one. Opportunity for Reese to create a third. Floats one up into a good area. Goalkeeper, he came off his line. He got there, read the ball well, but it was certainly an opportunity for Paisley to get up and get the narrowest touch on this. Would have put the goalkeeper in no man's land. There's Campos settling down the game, finding his colleague. It's across. Well intervened there, Paisley getting ahead on it. The shot taken. Oh, what a save there from Arita. Fingertips to this one. A screaming ball that needed action, able to keep it out. That's a massive save for the young goalkeeper. It almost, you couldn't catch the save in real time. It almost just looked like a ball over, but make no mistake, that was traveling on frame. Marita put up those fingers and strongly kept it out. But it is an opportunity now for the North Stars to try to get one back, try to half this deficit. There's Ammer floating it in. An audacious attempt at a bicycle overhead kick. There's the second bite of the apple. Ammer to the back post. Another great intervention there. Marita comes off his line. Here comes Adonai Ayala showing off the skills. He's been very good this far. That was a poor decision. But Jeremy Goshu is in. Goshu, one to beat, putting the defender on skates. And great intervention there for Jake Tosta. Tosta had to get there. Meanwhile, Jeremy Goshu completing his case. Certainly there was a pullback in there, but the official allowed the advantage to continue. But there is an opportunity for a long throw. Reese sending it into a good area. It's still up for grabs. Taken out of the air by Ayala. He's got confidence right now, but couldn't hit this one cleanly. Goal kick to come for the North Stars. Desperately need to find some way back into this game. One sent forward low. It's flicked on well, but Ayala able to find himself in the right place at the right time. Now another North Stars throw. Yeah, that was a fantastic defensive intervention. Maybe underrated. Tosta keeping this game within reach. 2 goals certainly makes a world of difference compared to playing into 3 goals. And Tosta's challenge was the only thing that saved what would have been a third. And Jeremy Goshu, his day is done. He's intervened to great effect. And he will come off. The supporters group out here in force for Goshu, but Blazers still have a job to do, and Tiago will help with that. North Stars, meanwhile, they need to find a way back into this game. There's Tosta. Back into the middle. Oh, Edward Ayala finding Adonai. Adonai has ball just behind Brandon Ayala, almost a trifecta of Ayala passing. Here's Samson Emmanuel. Emmanuel finds Kim. He's the player who can make a difference, Samson Emmanuel. Tries to thread the needle. Found the pass, but there was no space to work. Now Blazers will get forward. Here's Paisley on the near touch. Needs to release it. Paisley still going and finds the right pass over to Ayala. Good ball through. Tiago takes the shot on. Another save. Goalkeeper will claim the second ball. Paid off the ref. I'm curious to know which decision would be. No. Our fourth official today doing a good job of explaining the calls to both coaches. Here comes Joey Reese. Reese beating the entire back line. Will he find a window? There's a hard challenge, and it's given as a penalty kick. Vasquez getting ball, but also getting too much of the man, and Reese earning a penalty kick decision here. And this is a chance for the North Stars, rather for Blazers, to put the nail in the coffin. It's Joey Reese staring down Adil Akas. Huge movement for the goalkeeper. Here comes the penalty kick. Reese sending it in. Great save from the young goalkeeper. The follow-up effort is sent in. Reese collecting his own rebound and hitting it first time, making a third. Unfortunate for Adil Akas, who made a great save initially but was helpless to prevent the second. 3-0 is the scoreline. A disappointing night for the North Stars. Onwards we play. Good return pass. Tiago keeping it himself. Still sending it back. There's Ayala. Able to find Reese. Reese's ball just wide. Potentially this weekend, Corley Dudley, but I don't really have time anymore. DMV Sports Media has to come as priority. Sometimes I train, though, when I get a chance. I go to practice for wherever I can find the time. I still love the game. I love being a part of it. But, of course, not good enough to get paid to play, so got to find other avenues, and I'm blessed to be able to watch a ton of footy and get a little bit of money on the side for the broadcasting. But I may make some minutes against Virginia Dream. We'll see. Happy to help out the young players. We have a lot more potential than I, and a lot more youth. Meanwhile, here's North Stars looking forward. Sent inside. Paisley first to it now. It's Adonai Ayala streaking forward. Oh, puts the defender on skates. Looking for the return pass. Would have been entitled to take that one on himself, but it's a corner kick to follow. Here's Adonai Ayala into a good area. That was a great service. Tiago was there. I couldn't direct this one on frame. It looks like we are going to see a couple of switches stepping on. Yusuf Piquer will come on, replacing Emmanuel. It's been so close to getting it done, but is that a hard night? A disappointing one. This is Duran sending it forward to Tiago. Here comes Duran. Over to Tiago. Good intervention from Tosta. And Piquer cutting across the midfield. Lovely move from Yusuf Piquer. This is what North Stars have needed. They have Pius. Pius, great vision, but can't put enough juice on this. And Rashid Mahdi looks forward. There's Tosta again. Piquer takes it out of the air. And maybe not the pass that was required there. Looks like we'll see a couple of switches made. Still don't have the North Stars roster. Going to be a foul going against Paisley and Blazers. This is certainly something the North Stars have to convert. If they want to have any shot at getting back into this game, need to make this count. Sent into the 18. Matuni easily on the first. Duran sends away the second. And North Stars should have plenty of time to turn this upfield. There's a deal. And Tosta into the midfield. Good turn from Pius. And a final ball mopped up by Rashid Mahdi. North Stars not done. There's Campos. Back to Campos. And Duran asserting himself. Bounces off the challenge. Jorge Duran with the deep shot. Ooh, not a bad effort. It seemed to have beaten Adelikas, but it was just wide of goal. Meanwhile, North Stars making another switch. Second ball picked up well. No dice for the North Stars. Carlos Vasquez turning upfield, finding a man. Now Adonai Ayala, who's had a great match, finding a nutmeg there, but couldn't find his way around the man. Another good challenge, this time from Paisley, helping the North Stars. Ayala's ball, not his finest. And forward. North Stars on the counter, needed to find something better there. And it will be a foul. Sent short. Kapadka flicks it forward. Here comes Kim. He's a player who's got the ability to make an impact, but what a tackle there from Jorge Duran. There's Thiago Silva winning this one initially. Running right into Vasquez. The foul goes against Thiago. There's Vasquez. Sends it forward. Alfaro did well too, but the final ball asking a lot. 3 Blazers players there. Still, North Stars going. Shot from distance. Merida easily able to take this out of the air. We'll take some more time off the clock. Takes this to ground. Merida will launch this downfield. A booming kick into the corner. Will likely travel out. That gives Blazers enough breathing room. We have likely reached close to the end of regulation. Good turn there from Adil Aglis. And there is a foul going against Nick Kapatka. Here we go. We're starting sending one downfield. Toledo out of the air. And now Duran. Goes through 2 defenders. Still going is Duran. Sends in a shot. It's well wide. And likely at the tail end of this game, it's been a great performance for Blazers, who have found their way into this game despite starting out as the underdog. And maybe not having as many chances nor possession early on. Again, proving that it's not possession and chances that win games. It's absolutely finding and taking the most of your chances. The Stars have fallen off since the early stages of this match, losing the confidence that come with finding your goals. And Reese will earn himself a set piece, middle of the pitch. This is Tosta out of the air. Now sent forward. Toledo able to win it. That is the final whistle. And there it is. Blazers picking up a huge 3 points to launch themselves up the table. North Stars still eligible for playoff contention, but it's not going to come here tonight. They'll have to work hard to find their playoff spot another way. 3-0 is the final result. Thanks so much for tuning in, bearing with us through all the technical difficulties we've experienced around the half. It was adverse conditions, the rain, the wind, but we're happy we were able to bring this one to you. We're happy the game played without injury or incident. Thanks to all the fans who came out tonight to support. Brave the conditions. Gotta love it. But I am gonna sign off here. We got Virginia Dream tomorrow night against LAI FC, 9 o'clock at Bryant Stadium, and then a doubleheader on Thursday. It's Alexandria United versus Dorados in a crucial Super League match, and at 9 p.m. it is going to be Los Toros taking on Esperion. Congratulations. The Blazers making it happen. And then over the weekend, we have a ton of matches. Finally got some women's matches coming on or from DMV Sports Media and the WPSL. We have 2 Arlington WPSL matches some NPSL on Saturday night, and a whole host of UPSL. Got the start of the APL playoffs. And, of course, we've got the Super Soccer League on Sunday in Maryland Conference. So lots of reasons. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. Oh, and we have USL too. We have the USL on DMV Sports Media. How's that? Gotta love it. Patuxent FA will start their USL2 campaign on Saturday night. And their USLW. So 3 women's matches this weekend. Some NPSL, some USL, and some UPSL. So the whole alphabet soup of leagues. I'm Noah Walker signing off. I've got some delicious Moroccan lamb stew at home. My lovely wife, Sharita, has it waiting. So check us out on our Instagram. I'm going to post because I'm so proud of her cooking. But enough of me talking. Time to get home. Thanks for everyone tuning in. It's been a pleasure. I love watching